Today we're going to be replacing the oil filter and changing the oil on a 2012 Honda Odyssey. I encourage you to subscribe if you like this video. Thank you. Now I bought this oil filter at AutoZone, and the price of this filter is $6.99. Now there's a wide variety as to what filters you can buy. They range from $4 to I saw up to $17, $18, so that's a decision you'll have to make. As you can see, I've used ramps and also floor jacks or jack stands to help secure the vehicle, and also make sure you put on the emergency brake. It's probably a good idea to put some blocks on your back tire so that it doesn't roll. You can see here's the drain pan. It says engine oil, and then over there it shows the bolt that you'll unscrew. It's the drain plug, so that you can let the oil out. And I believe it's a 17mm socket. This is where you're going to fill the oil. You'll also want to unscrew this cap so that it's going to drain a little bit easier. So just go ahead and take the cap off, and again that way it will make it a lot easier to drain the oil. It will go out a lot faster. The oil that I'm using is the Castrol Edge 08 20. It's a full synthetic motor oil. You've got to make sure that when you use the synthetic motor oil that it has the American Petroleum Institute certified, but it was on sale at Pep Boys, and so that's why I bought it. I also bought this oil filter pliers to help remove the oil filter. I think it was $9.99 at AutoZone. There are a lot of different things you can use, or tools you can use, to get off the oil filter. This is just one method. You're then going to use a 17mm socket to remove the drain plug, and so once you get it loose, which I've already done, you want to make sure that you have your drain, your drip pan situated where it's going to catch the oil when it flows. And as you're unscrewing this, you want to keep a little pressure to keep the oil from coming out until you have it all the way unscrewed, and that's when you're going to pull the plug out. I think I've pretty much got it. So here we go. A little bit more. And there you have it. Now the next thing you're going to do is remove the oil filter, and again you want to reposition the pan so that it catches the oil that will come out when you release the oil filter. And now I'm going to just try this and see. Sometimes they're just hand tightened, which is the case here. So I can just take it off. Otherwise you may need to use a wrench or and there it goes. So we need to You'll then want to take a little bit of oil and then just rub it around the gasket. I'm then going to put on the oil filter and just hand tighten it nice and snug. As you'll recall, just tighten it hand tighten it as much as you can, and that should be good. I didn't even have to use a wrench to take it off. Probably not gonna need a wrench to secure it, so that should be good to go. I always like to just run a little bit of clean oil through to help get out the rest of the old oil. So I'm going to do that, just pour a little bit of new oil in and help flush this out a little bit more. Now you'll want to use a funnel. My next purchase is going to be a long stem funnel. This was kind of short, but it will work for today, so you don't spill oil all over. And I'm just going to add a little bit of oil, and that will help flush out the remaining oil. And you can see that the oil's much clearer now. I think we're good to go. I'll go ahead and put the drain plug in. Now once you get that in, you want to make sure that you get it nice and snug, and then tighten it up with your socket wrench. And there we have it. There we have it nice and snug. That's good. And just wipe off any remaining oil that may be on your vehicle. You don't want any oil flying all over, so wipe up as much as you can. Now the last thing you're going to do is pour the oil in. So now when we check the dipstick, you can see that we've got plenty of oil, and so we've completed the task. Today we're going to reset the engine oil life display. As you can see, you've got this knob down here which can change the display. So we're going to move it and see how the oil life is down to 5%. The B represents maintenance. 1, 2, and 3 represents different things that you need to do and with your maintenance. But we've changed the oil, and so now we're going to reset the engine oil life display. Now to do that, the first thing you need to do is just go ahead and press this button for 10 seconds or more. Okay, that's been a little bit over 10 seconds. Okay, you'll then see it display. We've already selected the engine oil life, so then you press it again for a couple of seconds. And then you go ahead and press it again for 5 seconds or more. And that should go ahead and reset your display. So now let's go ahead and go back and see what we're at. See, now you can see we're now at 100%. So that's how you go about doing that. It's really pretty simple. And now we're at 100%. So thanks for watching Big Al Repairs, and make sure you subscribe. That way we can continue videotaping. We would sure appreciate that. Thanks so much and have a great day.